Hello, my name is Joe Mata, bringing you an overview video for arKItect Systems Engineering Advanced Application. Let's open the project. When we log in, the first thing we see is an overview of the arKItect SEA activities. Activities correspond to a typical systems engineering process in a V-cycle. Let's say we want to edit the functional architecture. We click on the functional architecture link and go directly to the editing page. This is a simple architecture of a laptop. We can see the laptop's context diagram showing the interaction between the laptop and its environment. For example, we see the supply current going from the office to the laptop and the graphical data going from the laptop to the screen. We double click on the laptop and get into the internal architecture. The laptop functions, hierarchically defined, appear in this page. The supply current goes to the managed supply function. The graphical data is created by the managed graphical data function. Let's say we want to define a mouse as a new external device. We just drag and drop an enabling system to create it, and we can simply give it a foreground image. We connect it by drawing as many functional flows as needed. For example, the mouse sends a left click, a right click, and a position information. It receives a power current from the laptop. Now we jump back into the architecture to connect the new flows. With a simple drag and drop, we define the power current as an output of the managed supply function. We can define a new function, manage external devices. We set the mouse information as its input. We also connect it to the other functions. We go into this function to define its requirements. We drag and drop to create a couple of new requirements. The system shall support USB 2 devices. The system shall support a 2-clicks mouse. Or, why not say a 3-clicks mouse? Having done that, we need to add a third flow as an input of this function. The middle mouse click. Notice how arKItect SEA indicates the flow as having no producer. We go up in the hierarchy. The unknown producer information is traced up until the higher level. At this point, we can define the flow as an output of the mouse. arKItect SEA supports a physical architecture detailed design. In this page, we can see the laptop's components, the battery, the mainboard, and so on. We can navigate in the architecture and check out how the functions are allocated to the components. The new function we just defined is stored in the not allocated functions. We drag and drop it to allocate it to the mainboard. You don't have to worry about the interfaces. arKItect SEA automatically propagates the flows into the components. We can then expand the mainboard to check its functions. Now that the design is updated, let's take a look at the documents we can create. We get back to the activities page, where we have access to the import and export tools. Let's say we want to export the requirements to an Excel file. We can export all the system requirements, or we can just select the mainboard in the laptop's components list. This Excel contains the mainboard requirements. The first two requirements are the ones we just created. We can also find information about the requirement states, allocation, relation with other requirements, and so on. arKItect SEA exports the specifications to other formats. This is an extract from a Word document that describes, for each function, its inputs, outputs, and requirements. Version management is a key issue when you update your specifications. This is why arKItect SEA creates a comparing document between your different requirements versions. Version comparing can also be done for the architecture diagrams. Let's take a quick overview on the arKItect SEA key benefits. It helps you to easily create and maintain your functional architecture, systems requirements, and components design. It generates your system specification documents, and it helps you inform your team about the changes you made in your requirements and design. We do know that no two systems engineering teams are the same, so we designed arKItect to help customize any of our applications to fit your own process. Customizing the arKItect applications can be done using the arKItect Designer tool. This video covers just a fraction of arKItect SEA features. Other features are available, like use case description, safety analysis, validation plan definition, and others. To learn more, check out our website or contact me directly to have a personalized demonstration.